We bring you in on the Long Island Sports Network for this final matchup of the evening on the South Rink. And it features two JV teams in the SCHSHL Lions, or rather, pardon me, the West Islip Lions taking on the Ward Melville Patriots. West Islip looking to right the ship so far this year, looking to bounce back after a tough loss against St. Anthony's last time out that ended a 2-game point streak. Meanwhile, Ward Melville trying to stay up towards the top of the standings, coming into third place tonight. And they're riding a nice 3-game winning streak. Home whites for Ward Melville, the road blues. Meanwhile, for West Islip, as face-off is won by Ward Melville. Finn Howard looking to move ahead here for Ward Melville, but instead it's intercepted at center ice as we're underway here tonight for the final matchup and the South Rink action on this Monday evening for the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Taking away far side, that's Natalie Scalaro. Scalaro was looking out in front, but no room for a pass there. Grace Scalaro meeting it up in center ice. Then two thrilling matchups to start the night. Ward Melville's freshman team getting first win of the season in a big way to start off the night in a 7-6 victory over the Smithtown Hotbog Bulls. And then the first JV game of the night, SCHSHL holding off a late push against East Islip to move up to 5th place in the standings. McFadden a shot there for long range. That's stopped by the goaltender tonight for West Islip in Anthony Costa. Costa making start number 5 of the year. 1-3 record is coming into tonight. It's going up against Andrew Febraro, whose brother was a star player for the freshman team in their victory. 2 goals for him, and now he's hoping to join his brother in a victorious celebration later tonight. You can only imagine in the Febraro household should Andrew join him with a victory tonight. There's a shot coming in. That one's punched away. Goes off the blocker of Costa, off the effort from Peyton Meyer. Brett Spires shoots one high and wide. Ends up down low. A couple players calling for a pass. Instead, no room to give that one up from Nolan Febraro. Cleared down the ice by West Islip. Just has enough for icing as it reaches the end line. To 13:08, we get a whistle. Caught in the corner here from down low. Looking to clear, Brendan McMahon. That's canceled out. Long looping pass off a deflection. Nearly found its way near side to Thomas Ridge. Poke towards the net, towards Damiano, but the poke check of Costa secures that to the near side. Worked ahead by Jared DiPietro. DiPietro trying to cross the ice, finding a passing partner, nothing found. Back to me. Watch that come over near side to McMahon. But everything caught offside for the Lions. More stats on Andrew Febraro. Perfect 4-0 record at .230 GAA alongside 1 shutout so far. Through 4 starts for Febraro. Ward Melville able to get possession off the draw. Natalie Scalaro finds a pass across. Working there, it's McFadden, nearly knocked into the box by McMahon, but instead kept in. Out in front, Scalaro shoots. That one's knocked away by Costa. Close in. Really good work by Scalaro to get into a vulnerable position, but could not shoot. Past the netminder. Back out in front again. It's knocked in. And now waved off. They wave it off now. They say that was kicked in. See if we can't take a look at it. just missed it there on the replay look. But from our vantage point, it sure looked like it was just knocked in off the skate of Bryce Paragoski rather than kicked in. Did not see a clear and distinct kicking motion from our vantage point, but again, we are a long way off the ice. That's just in my humble opinion. On the near side, racing in Nicholas Albertelli. Albertelli's shot knocked away by Febraro. Left at the side of the net. Bit of a slow recovery in goal from Febraro, but Brett Spires with possession behind his own net. Harassed by Albertelli, but cuts right through. Spires working ahead. From the corner looking out in front. That one knocked off a couple of sticks and away. Then Schleider can't hold in for Ward Melville. Reset in the own end by Nolan Febraro. Febraro takes the left wing on this rush. Spins around, hands over to the far side to Declan Farrell. Farrell forced into a turnover. Carrying ahead now is Raymond Pierce. Pierce left that in the corner. Grace Scalaro races in. Oh, look out there. A big hit and immediately apologetic after that hit was Jack Lamons, but really clean hit. And just hit the player as they were a little bit off balance. A dangle, Brett Spires points and then shoots. Oh, if he could have finished that off, that would have been amazing for his highlight reel. Grace Scalaro fires one. That one missed wide as well. Spires spins around, dances in the slot. Brett Spires' shot blocked. Saved up top by Grace Scalaro. Scalaro looking for the pass in the middle. That one's left in the air. Finally gloved down by West Islip. Knocked ahead by Pierce. Good speed getting this one, Matthew Rayo. Rayo hits a player in stride. The backhanded shot blocker save for Febraro. Dangerous chance, but the danger not clear. Shot through traffic. That was a chance from Brendan McMahon that just missed. Backhanded try from Aspetti. Didn't get anything on that. Trickles down low. Spires double team. Still with it. Now leaves over to Scalaro. Good work by Spires to allow that clear to continue. Guided out of the zone by Thomas Ridge. And up near side by Jonathan Grande. Still no score in this one. Looking for our first goal, nearing the halfway point of the first period. From the far side wall, it's McFadden. Michael McFadden, chip and chase. Looking out in front to Scalaro, just no room for her to shoot. McFadden tries to shoot, kick save out from Costa. Wraparound look for Scalaro. Out in front to McFadden, blocked away. Outstanding block shot from the man in the middle, McMahon. Now cut into the middle, Aspetti. Nice kick save from Febraro. Still loose there and scooped up by McFadden. It was a look for McNamee, but she couldn't get a whole ton on that one-time try. But still a quality glove save from Andrew Febraro for the whistle. 8:49 left to go in the first. Puck held up in the corner. Able to pry it free is Ward Melville. Set up the near side, and that has enough for icing, and that is the call. Scalaro could not find a passing partner. Faceoff comes back to the right side of Febraro. Later, Ivers on D for West Islip, pardon. Draw one by the Pats. Grace Scalaro spins back, hopes to get a little bit more room to work here. Passes behind the outside of the net to Michael McFadden. McFadden lost the handle on it, turned over to the Lions. But to the rescue there is Finn Howard on the takeback. McFadden moves right round the defender. Now a 2-on-1. McFadden looking to Paragoski, the trailer. That one stopped by Costa. It was a look for Natalie Scalaro, but she stonewalled. Shot towards the net, stopped by Costa. Rebound, scooped up by player right in the middle. Handed up top to Schleider. Schleider moves down to McFadden, over to Scalaro. Natalie Scalaro cuts to the middle. Scalaro shoots one over the net. Back out in front, Scalaro backhand wide. Caitlin McNamee meets up on this one. She can't clear. Big slapper coming from Paragoski, stopped by Costa. For the whistle, we could take a look back at this really great save from Costa. This one coming, or this was a 2-on-1 that was organized by Ward Melville. Pass kind of came a little bit late, swept to safety, but then Scalaro coming in. Turns out she just missed wide. The pressure for Ward Melville, looking for the first of the game. Spires takes it down low. Holds in the corner, looking for some help. Player knocked down, and it's a West Islip penalty coming up. Player escorted to the box. It's Albertelli for a trip. And now Ward Melville to the power play. 4 power play goals this season, right around 21% on the year. Meanwhile, West Islip has been a clean team in terms of penalties. They hardly take any per game. Just 11 times they've gone to the PK. They've allowed 2 goals this year. Set up at the line. Spires just holds it in. Walks in. Fires. Nice save off the glove from Costa. Chance to clear, and West Islip get it out. Fabraro forced into playing that over to the near side. Schleider wasn't really ready for it. Moves it back to Brett Spires, who can work ahead. Spires with some speed. Working across. Spires tied up by Layman's, left over on the back door, and unable to knock it in was Daglin Farrell. Perfect setup there from Spires, but the finishing touch not there. Schleider towards the net. Knocked away by Costa. Back up top to Spires. Fires a shot again right into the chest of Costa. A more comfortable save this time for the goaltender for the Lions. Still time to work on this power play for Ward Melville. Just over a minute as we speak. McFadden into the slot. Could not shoot. Hands down low to Grace Scalaro. Scalaro trying to feed it to her sister. That's knocked away. Picked up by Matthew Casino, trying to clear. That's held in by Bryce Paragoski. Paragoski from the corner. Finds its way to Natalie. Paragoski up top to Grace Scalaro. Scalaro's shot redirected through traffic, then blocked. McFadden fires one, kick save, rebound, another save from Costa. West Islip bench has to be happy with the performance of their goaltender. Matthew Rayo, chance to clear, that's held in by Scalaro. Scalaro held to the wall by Lamans, but spun off and given to McFadden. McFadden towards the net, trying to time that run up with Scalaro, but that's no good. Final seconds tick away on the power play, so 5 seconds left. Wrap around the boards up top to Grace Scalaro. Player out of the box, back to 5-a-side hockey here. Scalaro sends one towards the net, and that's covered up by Costa. Wow, Costa standing on his head early here. Anthony Costa, really the big reason why we're still scoreless. .508 left in the first period. Pressure mounting for Ward Melville, but have not been able to find the first goal. Defensive zone face-off won by West Islip. They look to clear with James Aspetti. As Betty's move takes a deflection, but work down the ice. Spires finds it in front of his own net. Spins through. Spires working ahead. Brett Spires, coast to coast look. Spires, wraparound try, loose in front. They score! Fired in by Thomas Ridge, 1-0 Ward Melville. They finally find the icebreaker. Spires creates the chance. The wraparound can't get it to go, but it ends up coming up to Ridge, who's able to elevate over the pad of Costa for the goal. His second of the year, first of the night for Ward Melville. Patriots lead. Aspetti looking for the response now for West Islip. His shot saved by Fabraro, and he cleans up the scraps. Draw one again by the Lions. This line has won several of them. Moved across to Aspetti, just mishandled before he could shoot. Grande trying to keep it alive, but now taken away by Ward Melville. Working ahead is Ben Schleider. Dumped in by Dylan Damiano. Back behind the net. Ridge out in front again. Can't get to it. Knocked up top to Spires. Spires trying to get the redirection. Did not get one. Aspetti just able to clear. Good thing for Ward Melville. That took a piece off of Schleider's stick. If not, Jamie Allen could have gone in all alone. Spires again. Working in. Cutting into the middle this time. Body on body contact from Jonathan Grande denies that look. Up the right wing, it's McMahon. McMahon collides with the official. Not exactly what he had in mind. They just ruled an extension of the ice for the most part. Play continues as it's dumped in by the Lions. Grace Scalara. Sends around, but not clear. Rayo holds in. Second try, able to get it out. Good work from Scalara to stick with it. Rayo. Big bounce off the near side wall. Intercepted by Scolaro. Grace dumps in and then races after it. Grace Scolaro back on it from the half wall. Trying to wrap around. Met by McNamee. Caitlin McNamee, a chance to get back on it down low. Leaves it over to Casino. Runs around the lip of the boards. Strong work by the stick of Grace Scolaro to hold in. Back into the middle. A backhanded shot kicked out by Costa. But a really good look from Declan Farrell in the middle. Casino. Starting to clear here. Trying to make a pass across to De Pietro. No good. Icing against West Islip. .2:24 to go. In the period, 1-0 Ward Melville the lead. And that, or rather the score. Shot off the face-off. That one blocked in front. Now raced ahead by Nick Albertelli. Albertelli around the body check of Spires, but not around Scolaro. Quick skating there from Grace Scolaro. Gets it back for Ward Melville, if only for a few seconds. McFadden. Off the stick lift, lost it to Albertelli. Hit it up top to Lamons. Lamons tries the slapper, that's no good. Grace Scolaro scoops it up. Works ahead for Ward Melville. Over to Paragoski. And that just a little bit out of sync, offside against the Pants. Patriots have held the puck for most of this first period, but just the one goal to show for it so far. Although they've been working hard trying to stretch out this advantage. Natalie Scolaro in there for this face-off. She wins the draw. They move it up the near side boards, but that's cut off by Grande. Raymond Pierce. Working in for West Islip. That's McMahon. McMahon had it taken away. Giving right back to him. Tie up on the near side. Strong work by Natalie Scalaro. Scalaro showing her speed. Comes up the right wing. Engaging now Scalaro. Redirection. Oh, that nearly sat for McFadden. Good setup from Scalaro off the redirect. But ends up kicking away and taken up the other way by Jack Lamons. Lamons collides on the near side with Schleider. It's tied up on the far side wall. Final minute of the first period. Time continues to tick here. Damiano. Smart play to clear that one out. His team can change. Damiano wanted a penalty there. Felt like he was being held up by Lamons. No call, and maybe for the best. Damiano back behind his own net after the intercept by Ridge. Bouncing puck nearly found its way into the middle to Max Lenz. Now knocked away. Break up the other end for West Islip. Grande working in. Pad stop from Fabaro. Ray Scalaro hoping to clear out with Ridge. Puck slowing down on the left wing. Thomas Ridge able to pick it up. Across the blue line. One more look for Ward Melville. Ridge, the no-look pass intercepted by McMahon. And then in behind the D, here comes Grande. Jonathan Grande in alone. And what a response on defense. Net dislodged, but a sacrificial play from Grace Scalaro coming in to deny that rush. Scalaro immediately checking in on both players, making sure they're okay. The selfless nature there after making a fantastic play. Just comes in and checks to see if both players are okay. They are. And we get the whistle. 7.7 left to go in the first period. It's not for the play of Scalaro. This is likely a 1-1 game. Battle for possession off the draw. One more shot kicked out by Fabaro into the corner. And we head into the break with a 1-0 lead for Ward Melville on the second goal of the season for Thomas Ridge. Making it 1-0 Pats here on the Long Island Sports Network. Fans, a reminder that Small Business Saturday is this Saturday. So let's make a difference for kids in need. Join Long Island Elite Limousines for their Toys for Tots Toy Drive happening at 768 Middle Country Road in St. James, New York. While you're out shopping local, stop by and donate a new unwrapped toy to brighten the holidays for children in our community. Long Island Elite Limousines is proud to partner with Toys for Tots, and they're making it easy for you to give back while supporting small businesses. Swing by this Saturday, drop off a toy, and be part of spreading the holiday cheer. Don't forget, it's all happening at 768 Middle Country Road in St. James. Let's show how much Long Island cares. See you there. Second period on tap here, 1-0 lead for the Patriots, but it could have been tied up. Late chance on a breakaway, coming in for Jonathan Grande, but sliding in, Grace Scalaro from out of nowhere. Took him away from the puck and denied that breakaway opportunity before he could get a shot on against Andrew Fabara. Late change wanted there from Ward Melville, but instead the referees step in, say Finn Howard has to hang out there. So he comes back to the blue line. They switch out centerman as well. Peyton Meyer comes in for the face-off. Cannot get possession. Raced in by James Aspetti. Draws a penalty. The shot was saved by Fabaro. But an early chance on the power play for West Islip. The call is a hook against Finn Howard, sending West Islip to the power play for the first time tonight. Working at 29% this year with their 4 power play goals. Or Melville, meantime, has been fantastic on the PK. 94% of the penalties they take have been killed. They've only allowed just one power play goal this season. Trying to stay strong to hold on to a 1-goal lead here. Big shot off the draw. Pierce was right in front. He's tripped up by Febraro. So a long 5-on-3 coming up for West Islip. See who serves the penalty here. It's Febraro that's guilty of the trip. Should specify Andrew Febraro is the tripping penalty. The Ward Melville bench none too happy. Looks like they'll send Declan Farrell in to serve the penalty. Rather no, Farrell was coming over to figure out what the deal was. So it's Peyton Meyer that's coming over to serve the penalty. And they still have 4 skaters out there. Confusion from Ward Melville here as they have 1:53 to kill on this 5-on-3. Up top to Rayo. Miscommunication there at the blue line with McMahon as they need to reset the troops. Brendan McMahon wheels in, takes to the near side circle, spins around. McMahon looking for a pass. Hands up top to Rayo. Settled, cut off by Scalaro and cleared. Great work from Grace Scalaro. And then the quick skating from Michael McFadden, able to hold in here in the attacking end. Spires calling for the pass. McFadden had it intercepted. He heads to the bench here, raced ahead by McMahon. Brendan McMahon, the drop pass up top. Albertelli back down low. Redirection to Grande. Grande's shot missed high and over the net and out to neutral ice. 57 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Knocked in on the near side. Spires. Trying to clear. Wraps around the boards. Met by Matthew Rayo. McMahon. Back to Rayo. Rayo towards the net. Wide. Kicks out near side corner. Hit it up top to McMahon. Brendan McMahon shoots. That one just got a piece of the netminder for Febraro as it goes down low. Back up top to McMahon. 15 seconds on the 5-on-3. To the far side. Cross ice feed. Intercepted. And now Spires can rumble. Spires. Nice little self pass. Moving in. Spires. That one missed. It's still loose there. Jammed wide. And taken down the ice by West Islip, but Ward Melville survives the 5-on-3. Back out in front. There was a chance right in there for Pierce, but he could not convert. We're back to 5-a-side hockey here. 12:32 to go in the second. Pierce. It's been a spark plug as of late for West Islip's offense. Whew, that one just bounced off the top of the crossbar. Febraro kind of gave up on it, but it nearly found its way over him. Espetti closes a handle right in the middle of the ice. Nearly friendly fire. Trip up their own player. Declan Farrell moving in. His shot stopped by Costa. Biggest save for Anthony Costa in the period. Raymond Pierce trying to get on his horse. And he'll be beaten out by Febraro. He was taking no chances. That one was going to go for icing. Loose puck out in the middle. Stopped by Febraro, and he's able to find it. End-to-end action here in period 2. Still a 1-goal lead for Ward Melville. Lone goal so far belongs to Thomas Rich. West Islip get the draw. Lamons tries a one-time shot. That missed wide. Ends up on the far side with Scolaro. Grace Scolaro can't clear on the first try. It's back over to Ben Schleider. Schleider knocked off his stick, but still sends out to center. Driven into the zone by Jamie Allen. Scolaro, tough time clearing, can't get it away. Casino tries the wraparound, the pass out in front. They score! James Aspetti knocks it in, and it's 1-1. Great work here by West Islip, just getting the players to direct their attention away from the middle, and Aspetti able to knock it in past Febraro, the first crack in his armor, and we're all tied at 1 with 11:14 to go in the second. Anyone's game here after West Islip finally solved the puzzle that has been the Ward Melville defense. Brett Spires back at center ice for the Patriots. Tie hockey game now after Aspetti's 4th of the year. Spires tried the Michigan. Second time we've seen a player go for that tonight. Second time we've seen it fail. And that's ruled offside, or delayed offside, should say. Looked like Spires held it in on his stick blade, not the call. Allows Jonathan Grande to work ahead. Grande through the D, led the pass too far towards Lucas Dos Santos. McFadden tries to move around, but he's knocked down. There's collide to the wall. Spires walks in, his shot blocked, gets back on it. Backhander looking towards Paragoski, but that's touched up and an interference call. It sends West Islip to the PK for the second time tonight. Brendan McMahon, the guilty party in the sin bin. Second chance on the power play for Ward Melville. They're 0 for 1 tonight. The Scolaro unit out there for this power play. Natalie Scolaro wins the draw back to her sister. Scolaro looking towards the net, but that's knocked wide. Raymond Pierce on it to clear for West Islip. And he, unfortunately for him, just sends it right into the penalty box. He was hoping to clear and get some time off the clock, but it's not the case. He drove it into the sin bin. Have to reset here with the face-off to the left side this time of Costa. Scolaro gives way to McFadden here at the dot. Tie up on the face-off, worked over to the far side wall. McFadden, strong work with his skates until he lost his blade. Another penalty coming up. Knocked over to Spires. Spires walks in, shoots one. That one went off the glove of Costa and wide. 6 skaters out for Ward Melville. Another delayed penalty coming up. Towards the net, Spires. Net up by Natalie Scolaro. On top again to Spires. Spires fires one that's blocked up and out of play. And another penalty tacked on here against West Islip. Tripping call coming up against Jack Lamont. Lamont sits in the box. 1:15 on this 5-on-3. It's now the second time this game that a team has had a long chance on the 5-on-3 this time. It belongs to Ward Melville, looking to get back out in front. And it's a penalty fest as a tripping call goes against Ward Melville this time, sending Natalie Scolaro to the box. What a mess this is on the scoreboard. Trying to read it here, and it reads like a textbook. It's a minute 10 left on the 4-on-3 now for Ward Melville. Then it'll be 4 seconds of 4-on-4. No, I'm misreading that, but anyways, the clock's ticking now. We'll figure things out when we get there. No icing off a deflection here from center ice. Presents a chance for Ward Melville to hold in, but good, strong work by Albertelli to win the race in front of Paragoski. Paragoski on it at center ice with a 4-on-3. Grace Scalaro working into the far side. Looking to set up. Spires feeds to McFadden. McFadden across to Scalaro. She fires, and that one goes off the backside of the net. Thought that was going to trickle in for a second, but instead the shot saved by Costa, cleared down the ice by West Islip. Still 20 seconds to go on the 4-on-3. Then we skate 4-on-4 for about 50 seconds. Grace Scalaro out in front to McFadden. That one goes off the stick, though, of Anthony Costa, throwing everything out of sync, and that allows them to clear. So we skate 4-on-4 now for the next 40 seconds. Over to the corner boards. Met up by Declan Farrell. He wraps it around. Met by Febraro. Nolan Febraro hands up top to Spires. Spires' shot is blocked. One got a big piece of Aspetti, who's still down on the ice. Slow to get up. Spires' shot is blocked out of play. Spires comes over to check to see if Aspetti is okay. He's heading over towards the bench. "16 seconds on the 4-on-4, and about 4.5 seconds of power play time for West Islip. I suppose you could call that a power play. See if they can't make the use out of it, but Nolan Ferraro comes in for the face-off. Facing off against Sal Rendazzo. He wins it. Tries a shot on the far side, does Ward Melville. That's blocked, and now raced ahead by Jonathan Grande. Grande pivots in. He is in. Draws a penalty. And we'll see what the call is here. A couple of choices as players crash into the net. It's Finn Howard that's being escorted over towards the penalty box, and also coach coming out to take a look at Andrew Febraro, who has crashed into in his own net. They opt not to give a penalty shot, although that could have been an option. Instead, Finn Howard given two for the hook. So with 1 second left on the clock, on the 4-on-4, that makes the math a little bit easier here. 1 second of 4-on-3 power play time for Ward Melville. 4 seconds of 5-on-3, then the traditional power play for the next minute 55 to follow. Andrew Febraro is going to head off the ice to get some attention here. Ailing after that collision set up by that penalty. That hails Andrew Stemple off the bench. Not the first time that this has happened, but different circumstances. Febraro started a game earlier in the season, had issues with his mask, repeated issues with his mask. Ended up replaced by Stemple for a little bit. Stemple served well. Once the mask was repaired, they turned back to Febraro. But then issues continued. They opted to go back to Stemple for the remainder of the game, and he ended up being the winning goaltender in that matchup. Raymond Pierce looking for the shot. Didn't get it to go the first try. Second try, a couple of early tests there for Stemple in goal. So Stemple again here, now coming in a tie game, trying to help his team to victory. 3-2 record for Stemple. There's a long shot coming through. Another nice save from Stemple. Spires coming over and saluting his goaltender, knowing that this is a tough test coming in cold in a fiercely competitive game like this one. Up top, shot through traffic, blocked by Spires. He wants a shorthanded break. Spires moves in and scores! Brett Spires on the shorthanded goal makes it 2-1 Ward Melville. What a goal from Spires here, using his speed to set up an odd man rush and then beats Costa, tucking it away, kissing the post. Can't ask for a better shot than that one from Spires. His 11th goal of the season will lead this team and put his team in the lead. Dos Santos dumps in for West Islip, met by Grace Scalaro behind the net. It cannot clear. Rayo holds in at the point. 1 minute on the power play remaining for West Islip, trying to tie this one back up. Dos Santos tried to find its way over to DiPietro, but he was tied up there with Scalaro. Back over to Jarrett DiPietro. Lucas Dos Santos, watched closely by Grace Scalaro. They tie up, get off of it, looking for the play out in front that missed Jamie Allen, and all the way down the ice after the miscued pass. Spires, gotta watch out here. Spires engaging on the attack. Poked away, good strong work by Rayo. Knocked back out to neutral ice. Casino trying to work in, but the lead offside working against him. Carried in by Peyton Meyer. So, a few seconds left on the power play. Comes to an end now. Strong work by Ward Melville there. Both teams hope to stay composed here. That one is covered up. 5.5 minutes to go in period 2. 2-1 lead now for Ward Melville after Connor Gerard has the most goals on the team, but Brett Spires leads current skaters that are active here tonight. That's a source of my confusion on that. So shout out. Don't want to discredit Connor Gerard, who's having a fantastic season. Scalaro knocks this one around. Looking out in front to Natalie Scalaro. Still loose there. Michael McFadden comes away with it. Cross ice feed to the point to Schleider. Schleider working around the stick check of Jack Lamons. Lamons unable to get that one off of him. Battled for in the corner now. Taken away by McMahon. Brendan McMahon dances around McFadden, who was coming in hot. Knocked up the left wing to Rayo. Rayo looking for the cross ice feed. Jack Lamons was pretty well blocked away there. Good job by the defender in Schleider, sticking with them stride for stride. Schleider slides to the near side, drop pass to Scalaro. Natalie Scalaro hands back to Schleider. Collision knocks that loose. Over to the far side to Scalaro. Grace Scalaro back down low. Tied up with Paragoski. Back up top. And that one mixed up the stick of Schleider. Long pass from Stemple to no one in particular. Icing against Ward Melville with 4:05 to go in the second. Spires looking to clear, but it's turned over to Matthew Casino. Spires able to clean up his own mistake. And now generates a 2-on-1. Spires looking to lead that one towards the net. That's blocked by the recovering McMahon and then covered up by Anthony Costa. Looking to work forward against the West Islip Lions. Matthew Casino working in the middle. Nearly got past Howard there on the hesitation move. Then up near side by Sal Randazzo. Pass out in the middle to Aspetti. Knocked away from him by Howard. Finn Howard met again by Aspetti. Aspetti. Backhanded pass into the middle. One more looking to give it back. That lane into the middle was closed off. And now cleared out by Ward Melville. Max Lenz can't get on it. Brendan McMahon working ahead for the Lions. McMahon spins back. Hands back on the near side, looking for the return. That's knocked away, but now given back to McMahon. Shot through traffic. Allen was there for the redirect try, but it missed him. Casino looks for the shot. Stemple, a big save as his momentum was carrying him over towards the post. Shot again, blocker save from Stemple. Back out in front, bouncing puck just goes over the stick of Lucas Dos Santos. Cleared out by Ward Melville and will not be icing. Allows them to jump on it. Back around, Peyton Meyer. Meyer dangles to the net, scores! What a goal by Peyton Meyer! It's 3-1 Patriots. What work by Peyton Meyer here on the near side boards. Gets the defender to commit. Carries it towards the net and then picks out the top shelf. Meyer's second of the year makes it 3-1 Ward Melville, their largest lead of the night. Dumped in by West Islip, looking to get the next goal. You figure at this point, they're in need of the next goal if they want to have a chance at this one. Team that coming into tonight averages just 2.4 goals per game. Defense is held up for the most part here. They're playing better than their average on the defensive side of things, but the offense needs to get going, and it needs to get going fast. Nolan Fabraro from his own zone. Over to the far side. Finds a little bit of daylight, but that window closed quickly. Caitlin McNamee had her pocket picked by Grace Scalaro. Penalty coming up after Scalaro knocked down. And the boys coming to her defense. West Islip none too happy with Scalaro taking that body check. That puts Jarrett DePieto in the box. Roughing is the call. Melville heading to another power play. One power play goal tonight for the Patriots. Going to double up here. They win the face-off, knocked over to Brett Spires. Another Pardon getting that special teams goal mixed up. There was a chance right in front. Jam wide by Paragoski. They scored while short-handed, not up a player. Pass is intercepted, cleared out by Jack Lamons. Spires waits just long enough for everyone to get back on side. Crashes towards the net. Blocked away by Lamons. Spires towards the net. Big rebound after the missed shot. Scooped up by Grande and cleared. One way to set things up is Spires smacks it around the boards in his own end. Finds its way to Michael McFadden. McFadden had it knocked away. So 30 seconds to work in the period. Spires spins around. McFadden didn't know it was coming to him. But help arrives in the form of Natalie Scalaro. Scalaro back to McFadden. Out in front to Paragoski. Just missed. Spires keeps it alive. He rips one. Stick save from Costa. And in the final 10 seconds, Schleider lost his whereabouts there at the point. Raymond Pierce knocks it ahead. One last look here for Ward Melville if they hurry. Big slap shot coming. Blocker save. Selling out there on the near side was McFadden, but to no avail. As it's a 3-1 lead for the Patriots after 2 on the Long Island Sports Network. Ward Melville begins the third period with 34 seconds to work on the power play. Okay, for power play goal number 1. Of the game. Officials have been working at a breakneck pace tonight. Nearly dropping the puck before Ward Melville was ready, but underway. Everyone on their marks there as the puck comes over to the far side. Knocked in by the Patriots. McMahon on it for West Islip in the Road Blues. Just moved past Scalaro. Taken out to center by Jack Lamons. Lamons dumps in. Ray Scalaro gets on it off the end boards. Nearly had it poked away by Raymond Pierce, but able to hold possession here as the penalty comes to an end. Ward Melville turned away yet again on the power play. Could have been a chance there to really take control of this game despite only having 30 seconds to work. Turned over to 2. A chance here, and puck at the goal line. And that one is waved off. West Islip players started to celebrate, as did the fans, but it was waved off. Stemple scrambling across the net, pushed off. Blade Pallone dead before it crossed that goal line. Up at the top, Grande fires and scores! Puck does not lie. Grande gets it back to a one-goal game. They had that chance erased from them just moments ago, but Jonathan Grande gets it right back. A big shot and one hot enough that Stemple can't get all of. And the 6th goal of the year from Raymond Pierce. 6th of the year for Jonathan Grande. Spices things up a little bit here. Back to a one-goal game. Wait for everyone on their marks here, but back to a one-goal game. Still pretty much the entire third period ahead of us. Brett Spires on it for Ward Melville. Looking for a way to move forward, and here he goes. Spires' shot is blocked, just stays in play. Bounces high off the glass. Peyton Meyer trying to give it back to him. And now it does find its way back to Spires. Spires shoots. Oh, that one nearly found the crossbar and down. Jammed off the outside of the net. Nearly sat there for a pass across. But McFadden ended up giving it to a West Islip player. Taken back by Nolan Fabraro. Catching West Islip just as that change ended. Nearly too many players on the ice, but they raced back to the bench in time. Aspetti leaves it behind the goal. Back across off the stick of Stemple. Down flush on the ice. Now a chance to work ahead. Big speed shown from Fabraro. Can't keep it in his reach. Bounce off the wall to Grace Scalaro. Looking towards the net. Fabraro tied up right in the middle. Steered backwards here. West Islip goes for a change. Grace Scalaro in her own end. In her own end. Now working ahead. Scalaro had it poked away. It was Caitlin McNamee right there on the scene. Ridge. Dumping in for Ward Melville. Damiano poking it back to the near side wall. Meets up there with Matthew Casino. Lenz. Flip pass right out in front. Ridge was tied up there. Could have had a chance in front. Dos Santos has it poked away. Casino trying to work forward. Damiano strong on it. Knocks in off the stick of De Pietro. So no icing. Play continues here, under 12 to go. Jack Lamons working in onside. Move towards the net, poked away by Andrew Stemple. Back towards Stemple, goes back behind the net from his knees, playing it out in front. Shrug saved by Stemple. Goes full sprawl, parking himself across the crease, and he's able to keep it out. Just missed that shot, but a really nice save from Stemple on the first save. There was the shot. Coming right in from Albertelli, and he was able to keep it out of the net. Puck comes down the ice on goal. No icing, and nearly fumbled by Costa. Dangerous pass out in front. It does not hurt them. Now it does hurt them. Spires shoots, just missed wide. Spires back on it. Brett Spires, saved by Costa. Grade A save. Taking one away from Spires. Looking back out in front. That's cut off by McMahon. They still can't clear as it's sealed to the wall. Albertelli redirects now to Lamons. He dumps in. In the corner, McFadden, take away for Ward Melville. Kicked ahead by Natalie Scolaro. Ended up breaking up that pass. It was intended to Paragoski. McFadden, strong work over on the far side, keeps it alive. Not for long as it's poked away. Jack Lamons, long pass across the ice, good one to Pierce. Raymond Pierce's shot punched away by Andrew Stemple. 1-on-2 board battle. The one proves to be more successful. This one dumped in from the wrong side of center, and Febraro just can't get there in time to wave off the icing. 9:51 to go in the third period, a one-goal lead for Ward Melville here at the rinks in Hauppauge. Faceoff comes to the right side of Stemple. Trying to salt away a victory and stay up towards the top of the JV standings. This one cleared out after an inadvertent split of the pass. Rayo and Casino kind of caught looking at each other there. Farrell had it poked away. Working ahead is Lamons. Either Espetti knocked down, draws the penalty. Holding is the call against Ward Melville. Sends Nolan Febraro to the box, and a huge chance, and that's an understatement, for West Islip here. They've not had success on the power play tonight. Had 5-on-3 chance, although briefly go by the wayside. They also gave up a shorthanded goal in this one. Off the draw, Ward Melville gets possession but can't clear. McMahon fires one towards the net. Stemple saw that one all the way. Might have taken a deflection in front as well. But an impressive stop either way. Keeping his team out in front. Up top, McMahon. Over to Grande. Just keeps that in. Feeds down low to Albertelli. One-time try. Swing and a miss from Brendan McMahon. Near side to Lamons. Redirected off a skate and wide. It was Pierce that he was trying to find in front. Grande resets at the top. Over to Brendan McMahon. He walks in. Fires one wide. Kicks up to the point. Grande meets it there. Pass back over to Nick Albertelli. He did not know it was coming. And again, the second time that Spires has tried the wraparound clear. That's time no good. Pierce from behind his own net. Intercepted by Brett Spires. And here he goes. Spires shorthanded. Sets up an odd man rush. Now it turns into a 2-on-2. His pass across intercepted. And that opens up some space the other way. Albertelli has it poked away by Grace Scolaro. Good work done by her. Scolaro towards the net, blocked, comes back in the skates of McFadden. He shoots one and steered to safety by Costa. That one almost caught up in his pads, and he nearly knocked it in. McFadden skates out to neutral and dumps it down. Still 30 seconds to go on this West Islip power play. Dumped it again by Grace Scolaro. And too many players on the ice. Right at the West Islip bench. So that helps out Ward Melville here. It ends the power play prematurely. After miscommunication at the bench, could not complete it quick enough. And then Costa playing it from his own goal, unaware what was going on over by the benches. "24 seconds of 4-on-4 time. Then a shortened power play for Ward Melville. Shot towards the net, bounces up and high. Held on the near side. Finn Howard just keeping it in on the blue line, but now knocked out towards Michael McFadden. Pass finds its way forward with Natalie Scolaro. One penalty over. Now a power play forward Melville. Grace Scolaro towards the net. That's held on to by Costa for the whistle. 7:21 to go in the third period. 1 goal lead for Ward Melville. Now they start a power play. Trying to stretch out that lead to 2 once again. From the near side, McFadden scores! Michael McFadden on the power play. 2-goal lead for the Pats. Apologies for the tech issues there. We bring it back in to the rinks in Hauppauge. This one covered up by Andrew Stempel. Thanks for sticking with us. In the meantime here, you did miss a goal. Goal was scored by Ward Melville, moving up to a 5-2 advantage. It was Brett Spires' second of the night. We left you with McFadden's power play goal, converting on the mistake offered up by West Islip with too many players on the ice, but now a chance for West Islip to get back in this one. It's a call against Grace Scolaro. Now a power play attempt for West Islip. There's a slashing call there, a puck loose in front, and they score! Second shorthanded goal of the night for Ward Melville. Excellent job done there by the Patriots. Really sealing this game away. Anytime you get 2 shorthanded goals, you're really doing a lot of things right on the defensive side of things. This time, all they were really trying to do was to run some time off the clock, but Peyton Meyer getting his second goal of the game. First one, while short a player. An impressive response here in period 3 from Ward Melville. Narrowly contested through the first few periods, but sometimes as a team that is the favorite, although they are going down a couple of players here. I'll keep my mouth shut about that instead. I'm not going to jinx anything here. Don't want to be yelled at by the kind folks beside me, but that's Declan Farrell heading to the box. Cross-checking call. Gives Grace Scolaro some company in the sin bin. Second chance on the 5-on-3 tonight for West Islip. Well, this knocked ahead from Spires, trying to muscle his marker off the puck, but good work by Rayo, as now he can create a break. Rayo looking in, Stempel shuts that down. They try to jam it in. It's still loose, and now finally covered up, and now a scrum. All heck is broken loose in the net. Exceptions taken to Rayo. Crash in the net. Rayo pushing back and forth. Rayo getting the early show to the locker room. If there's any supplemental discipline to this as well. Brett Spires also being shown the door. And that's a big player to lose. Lose your spark plug. Inspires. And there's another player in the penalty box as well for Ward Melville. Someone might have to go over to serve. Another penalty here for West Islip. Things for sure, the penalty sheet in this one, when all is said and done, is going to read real interesting. Looking for a comparison and can't come up with one in my mind. Might read like the Sunday newspaper at this point. Officials come over to sort everything out. They do that. We'll take